October 2010. Just a little change happened in Kris Humphries' life, and he had no idea how big an impact it would leave afterwards. Before that, Kris was known as a talented basketball player, named McDonald's All-American, Minnesota Mr. Basketball, and State Player of the Year. Then, in 2010, he fell in love with Kim Kardashian. Just 1 year into their relationship, they got married also. But surprisingly, it took only 72 days to turn everything upside down. On October 31, 2011, Kardashian filed for divorce. Humphries sought an annulment on the grounds of fraud or alternatively a legal separation instead of a divorce. But after the marriage ended, Humphries' image was completely tarnished due to his portrayal as a villain on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Can I have a glass of champagne?
You want champagne too?
Do you need me here
Can we
for
get
this?
back to the subject?
Can we get some champagne out here?
I'm drinking it for us all, honey.
This isn't about you, Chloe, so zip it up. Lock it up.
First of all, you could get your lazy ass up and go get your own glass of champagne.
I don't know Kris Humphries. I haven't bonded with him. He typically isn't someone that I would gravitate to.
I just wanted to have a cheers with you, and now you're alienating me. How dare you?
His association with the Kardashian family painted his career negatively. He even received public harassment. Since the incident, Kris's career declined rapidly. He got anxiety issues, and it became so severe that he no longer wanted to be himself. This eventually led to his early retirement from the NBA too. Later, media outlets discovered that the 72-day marriage was simply a sham and a publicity stunt planned by E! Entertainment, Kris Jenner, and Kim Kardashian to promote their brand and spice up their popular TV show, capitalizing Humphries' success and popularity. And this isn't just an isolated case. There's more. Anyone who ever tried to keep up with the Kardashians often found themselves entangled in their scandals, risking their reputation and sometimes even their entire career. People call it the Kardashian Curse, and its victims? It's a long list.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
This is a popular dialogue from the TV show Game of Thrones. But what if I tell you this is the secret formula the Kardashians might have been using all this time? You see, the Kardashians are neither artists, actors, singers, or business tycoons. They are just famous for being famous because of day-to-day controversies, which are scripted to uplift them and make juicy headlines about them. And for that reason, they need new scapegoats every time, which turned out mostly to be their male partners or sometimes their female BFFs. There's a popular theory the Kardashian Curse suggests their male partners often face major personal or professional problems after their relationships end. Some of their ex-partners also experience career setbacks, public scandals, substance abuse, mental health problems, or legal troubles afterwards. To really understand if there's any truth to this curse, we should look at the experiences of the men who have been romantically involved with the Kardashians. Let's start with Kris Jenner, the mother of the Kardashian family. Kris Jenner, or initially named Kris Houghton, married attorney Robert Kardashian in 1978. They had 4 children: Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob. But guess what? Their marriage ended in 1991. The reason? Kris's infidelity. But Robert wasn't any average attorney. He became famous as part of the legal team that defended O.J. Simpson in the 1995 murder trial of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. But here it leads to another shocking twist. There's a strong rumor that Kris had an affair with Simpson, and Khloe might be Simpson's daughter. Simpson was acquitted of murder charges in 1995, but was later imprisoned for armed robbery and kidnapping in 2008 for 10 years. On the other hand, after getting a divorce for Robert in 1991, Kris married Bruce Jenner. Eventually, Bruce came out as transgender in 2015 and changed his identity to Caitlyn Jenner. In February 2015, Caitlyn was involved in a fatal car accident and faced several lawsuits. The striking part is that Kris Jenner's mother, Mary Jo Shannon, was also first married to Robert Houghton, who died in a car crash after drinking heavily. Mary Jo then married Harry Shannon, who again died in a car crash in 2003. You see, all these things basically prove nothing, but we can't ignore how history seems to keep repeating itself for this family. If we move forward through the generation, Kim Kardashian married Damon Thomas in 2000 when she was just 19, only to divorce 4 years later. Kim claimed that Damon abused her and tricked her while she was under the influence. But surprisingly, Damon denied all these claims, saying that Kim made them up to get a better divorce settlement. The real truth never came out. But Damon, who was once a successful music producer, went bankrupt with over $3.5 million in debt, mostly from unpaid taxes. However, the real game of Kardashians started just after that. In 2003, Kim started dating Ray J. Ray J basically was a teenage R&B star who became famous in 1997 with his hit single Let It Go and his follow-up track Wait a Minute featuring rapper Lil' Kim. After taking a short break from music, Ray J started dating Kim in 2003, and their 3-year relationship included the making of an explicit sex tape. Honestly, at the time, Kim was mostly known as the daughter of the lawyer who represented O.J. Simpson, so their relationship wasn't widely recognized. But this clip gave Kim the fame and attention she always craved. In 2007, the Kardashian family was about to launch their own reality show, and Kim's tape with Ray J, called Kim Kardashian Superstar, quickly attracted media attention. Kim initially sued Vivid Entertainment for distributing the tape, but later dropped the lawsuit, allowing Vivid to sell it. This generated nearly $1.5 million in sales within the first 6 weeks, boosting the Kardashian family's reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and making Kim a well-known name in Hollywood. But shockingly, Ray J claimed that their tape was actually a planned video. Eventually, the couple broke up in 2006 after that. Some accusations also surfaced that Kim took between $700,000 and $850,000 from Ray J's mother, though the Kardashians denied using the money for their store. The issue was later settled out of court. But the result? Ray J is no longer a sensation since then. He's mostly remembered not for his R&B career, but for his involvement with Kim Kardashian. Reggie Bush would also later follow a similar pattern, using relationships to boost the Kardashians' fame and income. Kim dated Reggie from 2007 to 2010. Before dating Kim in 2007, Reggie had a bright future in football. In 2005, Reggie won the prestigious Heisman Trophy, making him the best college football player in the country. By 2006, posting a highlight reel of Reggie Bush on YouTube was a guaranteed way to get 1 million views. Just before entering the league, Bush signed a lucrative $1 million per year endorsement deal with Adidas, followed by more deals with big brands like Pepsi, Pizza Hut, General Motors, and Subway. And with the massive popularity came Kim Kardashian, who thought Bush would be the perfect pawn to stay relevant. They were introduced at the 2007 ESPY Awards, quickly starting a relationship. Their romance was prominently featured in Season 2, Episode 9 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where Kim created a private calendar for Reggie. However, her mother Kris took the opportunity to sell it publicly, crafting yet another scripted TV moment. Men who date the Kardashians quickly learn that privacy is a luxury they won't have. Their lives are often manipulated for reality TV, and their real experiences are twisted to fit the narrative. The problem was, Reggie was a humble and private person, so he didn't like it at all. Naturally, the couple broke up in 2009, blaming their demanding careers. The nastiest part was that Keeping Up with the Kardashians documented the breakup, focusing only on Kim's struggle to move on, with Reggie's perspective largely ignored to maintain the Kardashians' image. On the other hand, after their breakup, Reggie's performance gradually declined, and he retired as the first NFL running back with with negative rushing yards. He also had to face NCAA sanctions for receiving inappropriate benefits during college and struggled with injuries, impacting his career. But with Reggie gone, the writers of the show needed new drama for season 4, and Khloe Kardashian's fast-paced relationship with Lamar Odom just provided one. Lamar was at the top of his basketball career when he met Khloe in 2009. As a key player for the LA Lakers, he was known for his skills in handling the ball, passing, and teamwork, playing a crucial part in the Lakers' championship wins in 2008-09 and 2009-10. Odom and Khloe's relationship moved quickly. They got engaged just 3 weeks after meeting, and their wedding was featured on their TV series. But their relationship began to fall apart as Odom's life took a dark turn. In 2011, he was hit hard by the death of his cousin in a car accident that killed a 15-year-old boy. These events marked the start of his downfall. After being traded to Dallas, Odom struggled on the court, and his personal life worsened. By 2013, there were rumors of infidelity and drug abuse. Khloe filed for divorce after he released a video where he bragged about cheating while under the influence. Even though their marriage was in trouble, Lamar hoped they could reconcile, delaying the divorce. In 2015, he nearly died from a cocaine-induced stroke at a Nevada brothel. That time, Khloe stayed by his side during his recovery, putting their divorce on hold to make medical decisions for him. However, once he was stable, the divorce was finalized in December 2016. You see, Lamar Odom's life, once full of promise on the basketball court, became overshadowed only by scandals and personal struggles, which is now nothing but a complete mess. And then came someone without whom this video will be totally incomplete: Kanye West. Kanye was no doubt a big shot with Grammy wins and big brand deals. However, his personal life became quite troubled after 2014 because he married Kim. His musical success, albums, even Grammy, everything seemed to be small in front of one thing: Kardashian's drama. In 2016, he was hospitalized for sleep issues and dehydration, and in 2020, Kim and her mom, Kris, sought help for Kanye's bipolar disorder during his failed presidential run. Kim's marriage to Kanye, along with her high-profile activities like starting a TikTok account with their daughter North in 2021, caused some tension. Kanye publicly criticized North's TikTok presence, accusing Kim of using their daughter for publicity. Kim argued she was acting in North's best interest, but a year later, after a backlash over North dressing as Ice Spice for a TikTok video, Kim removed the post and acknowledged Kanye's concerns about their family's public exposure. Kanye's recent behavior, including controversial comments and strained relationships with people like Jay-Z and Beyoncé, has further damaged his reputation. Now, after the fallout from his 2022 divorce from Kim, Kanye is often seen more as a train wreck than the celebrated artist he once was. And these are just the major victims of Kardashians. Then we have Travis Scott, whose career seemed unaffected by the Kardashian Curse until the 2021 Astroworld concert disaster. A crowd surge resulted in 10 deaths, including a 9-year-old boy and many injuries. The cause of death was ruled as accidental compressive asphyxiation. Over 300 people were treated, and a $2.5 billion lawsuit was filed against Scott, Drake, Apple Music, and NRG Stadium. Concerns about security and crowd control were raised before the event, and Scott continued performing despite attempts to stop the show. Scott denied his responsibility, but his career has been hugely affected by it. But you see, blaming only the Kardashians for people's downfalls seems a bit extreme, especially since these stories are often sensationalized. While the so-called Kardashian Curse might be overstated, it's clear that the Kardashians consistently gain from their high-profile connections. Basically, when someone lacks genuine talent, they often rise by bringing others down, and the Kardashians are the master of it.